Welcome back to the channel. Now, they said that it is still a rough day for prosecutors in this attempt to retry Vybz Kartel and the other appellants for murder. Now, it is also being said that because prosecutors said it was justified to violate someone's rights, the courts are now even more unconvinced that there should be a retrial. But before we get into that, the PMP is saying, well, they spoke directly to the Prime Minister's wife, saying, how come the impeachment laws where the JLP said they're going to put in place have not been put in place? How come there's no way to hold elected officials accountable? You're making new year walk and they will continue reasoning. Look and listen.
Madam Speaker, we took into consideration repeated concerns expressed by the public about the lack of accountability among parliamentarians. In fact, I recall in my report to the Prime Minister and to the Cabinet advising that we will have to look at how we hold ourselves to account in a better way. We will have to look at the concerns of the people. Those concerns may not be addressed through an impeachment process or a recall process, but the people are demanding greater accountability from all of us.
Now tell the truth. If an elected official has been elected, but them not do the right thing, they have been found to be corrupt, and them a do something where wrong in the eyes of the people, how come there are no legislation put in place to remove these individuals? The PMP is saying that it was a promise made that within the first couple of days of the Prime Minister has been elected, he would have done so. They must say, you know much days now since, they must say more than 3,365 days make a year. Just to put that into perspective. Some people have said clear, them no plan for do it. Why them no plan for do it? Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Now on to the other stories that are making headlines today. Now, Acting Director of Public Prosecution has told the Court of Appeal that the breach of Kartel's constitutional rights is justified. I'm going to see how somebody could have even said that, while saying that the length of time that he has been behind the bars has been outrageous. But she maintains the breach is reasonable. I'm going to know. The acting DPP says the court must consider the chronology of the events, starting with the arrest of the men in 2011, the trial and conviction, and the appeals. She also said the breach of the right to a trial in a reasonable time is justified. She made the comments that even the length of time that Vybz Kartel and the other appellants have been behind the bars, there should still be a retrial. But Justice McDonald Bishop appeared skeptical of the argument, pointing out that the men have already spent almost 13 years in custody. Think about it, in the people. There was never a body, never any forensic evidence. Just a statement and some so-called evidence from a phone. But these men, while appealing and bringing their case before different courts to get justice, have actually been behind the bars. And I like them to fight this case for freedom while they're up on the road. I make money, they're there with them family, I live life, and no. They've actually already been behind the bars. So even though they may not wait for freedom, the judge has said, yo, think about it, these men have been in custody. And even after winning the Court of Appeal, getting told that they might get back all their money, they still had to be behind the bars until this take place, and it's taking place now, where the Court of Appeal is going to decide on whether or not there should be a retrial. And the prosecution just said justified because of the type of case. The judge said, what type of case? These men already spent 13 years. You have other individuals where plea out and commit wicked crime and get less years than this, serve them time and gone back out there. Some of them have even been rearrested, them reoffend, and now them back behind the bars again. No, the Court of Appeal also said something that was very important to prosecution. They said the prosecution must explain how evidence from the initial murder trial of Kartel and his co-accused made its way into the public domain. How picture and things from after the phone where them say them get the evidence from, start circulate social media. Justice Marva McNair Bishop, who is the lead judge of the three who will decide whether a retrial will occur, asked how exhibits in the original trial became public. Justice Marva McNair Bishop pointed to the voice notes, the videos, and the voices from the original trial that have been widely circulating. For people who wonder if the judge was listening to the submissions that were being made by the defense, clearly she was listening. She asks how voice notes, videos, and voices from the original trial, not just from the mobile device, not just the video them off the alleged cartel phone, or the video them from in a court reaching at the media, who did have access to that? Justice said she had a very real concern about the lack, or the leak rather, that's how we are reading on the transcript, about the leak of evidence and how that may affect the trial. Even though, truth be told, a lack of evidence also I get talked about, you know. You need a witness. So you come like me just did for say that. It's the lack of evidence is the fact, say yo. Prosecution can't tell the judge all no. If them have the original witness them number, then can't call them. Tell them to call them no in front of the judge. Call them no. And make them answer and say yes, them will come to court. Tell them to call them no. Prosecution can't do it. Them not no number for them. They don't know them IG page and they can't find them. Because if they could, that would be one of the first things with them that tell the judge. And when the judge asks, them would at least respond with yes. You don't need no more answer than that. The judge say, yo, you have the original witnesses. No answer better than yes. And move forward, left them. But them couldn't say that yes, then. Them not have it. Them also don't know how much this whole thing will cost. That cost them over millions. To the state, we did not talk about the cost. They must say the defense already. I tell you, say, yo, pan feed them part, just pan the defense part alone, you know. It will cost Wally. Just on the defense side, it will cost Wally. The defense attorney that said them don't even feel like it fear for Vybz Kartel to spend so much money again upon a retrial. And this are the same man that go get the money, you know. The same man that get the money and say them don't even feel like it fear if you're individual to spend so much already on the pursuit of justice. You have to go spend so much money again. No. The Court of Appeal asks the same thing. Where to go cost the state? Because they will cost the state something. Can't free. You have to go get resources, money, you have to go spend, you know what I mean, jurors, all heap of things. Money you have to go spend. How much it going to be? Because it can't just be one money there, sir. And what the prosecution point out is that they don't really know. But they must say you can't put a dollar figure on justice. Now as it pertains to jurors, the deputy DPP attempted to argue that the potential retrial will not be prejudiced by the public discourse around the initial case and the public revealed are the fact that the evidence is now known to the public and something you can go look up. Imagine that. Imagine, because know that him say it, I look into it. And I know the judge them do the same thing too, them a judge. You don't know, you have the court of public opinion. He must say, he no believe, say, a potential retrial will be prejudiced. We all know what prejudice mean. By public discourse around the initial case and the public reveal of the evidence. Now, how we gonna guarantee, say, if they can tell a juror don't do it, but how would you be sure, say, a juror never see them something already and don't have an interpretation of their mind? How is it when them always say they don't talk with them thing about family or love, with family or loved ones? You don't even talk with family or loved ones because everybody already know and see the evidence will get presented in court. Them not have the new evidence. As a matter of fact, only the defense have new evidence. And the defense new evidence proves the evidence that was used to convict should have never been used to convict. Is the prosecution fighting an uphill battle? I try to get this retrial. And they're not prepared. They don't have what is needed to secure said retrial. It's a waste of court time. Now, Justice McDonald Bishop stressed how many radio stations, social media platforms, and other form of media have already picked up and carried the evidence. What if people see it and know? So, if prosecution have nothing new, should they just let this go? When the judge says something like that, remember these things are going to be made public. So the transcripts and the media is allowed to share these parts of what take place. Even when people look at it, the judge outlines some serious something. We don't have witness, how much this is going to cost. The judge outlines say, yo, all certain things from the court and certain things about the evidence reach out in the media. What is it going to do to the case? Now, even though they were not asked, and when they were, prosecution say they don't feel like say the fact that this has happened, I gotta do nothing to the case. Most people now gonna see how. Most people are gonna wonder how you mean. Them already believe that fact alone is a reason for no retrial. And you just saying that you don't believe so is not enough. That's your belief. And the belief of others. Talk to me in the comment section. If you're new to the channel as a pass through, click the subscribe icon, then the bell icon, and of course put it on all. And this is how you know you'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and bust a share. And tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them to check out the channel, check out the reasoning, and also join the discussion in the comment section 24/7. It never lack it. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Now until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, if you want to live, love, and prosper, if you want to stay tuned until the reason again.